A pretty good time. Of course, we have been tracking lots of ice through this week. Very active weather week for much of our region. Bout of sleet earlier in the week, though. We're still dealing kind of with the after effects of that. A lot of those rural secondary roads, especially outside of town, some of the country roads are extremely icy. We saw them thaw out just a bit yesterday, but then overnight, once again, refreezing. So not a lot of improvement. In fact, in some places, it may even be icier now than what it's been all week long. Checking in across the region, main roads in pretty good shape, have been for the last couple of days, but you'll notice all those school closings there at the bottom of your screen. That is in relation to some of those country roads, those secondary areas that are still dealing with a lot of ice. 16 degrees currently in Mount Vernon, 20 in Marion, 25 in Paducah, 24 in Cape Girardeau. So no problem seeing things refreeze this morning. A factor in the breeze, and we are now seeing wind chills back below 10 degrees. Most of us right now seeing wind chills in the single digits in southern Illinois. 9 degrees what it feels like in Marion and in Mount Vernon. 11 is what it feels like in Cape. Fredericktown, Missouri, reporting a current wind chill of just 8 degrees. It is going to be a cold day. At least we're going to have some sunshine, but we're talking temperatures staying below freezing all afternoon. The breeze will get a little lighter towards the end of the day. And then looking ahead to the weekend, well, that breeze turns back out of the south. Ushers in some very warm weather heading our way this weekend and into the early part of next week. But eventually that does bring our chance for some rain back up. Looks like that's going to hold off likely until Tuesday and Wednesday. Arctic high pressure built in out across the upper Midwest. It's pushing pretty much everything to the south, but it is ushering in some much colder air. Right now, parts of North Dakota in the single digits actual temperature. Minnesota seeing temperatures well below zero. Minneapolis reporting 11 below right now. Chicago just at 2 degrees. Those are actual temperatures this morning. This afternoon we see plenty of blue sky, a lot of sunshine, but this is it for high temperatures. They're into the upper 20s across southern Illinois, factoring a light breeze this afternoon from the north, and wind chills will be into the lower 20s through a good part of the day, and this evening dropping off initially pretty quickly, and then we'll stall out. Steady temperatures through the overnight hours as winds turn back out of the south. Tomorrow morning, waking up, could see some teens in a few spots, but most areas in the lower 20s, but wind chills will once again be on the colder side, back in the lower teens. But here's the warm up we're talking about. Winds get pretty strong on Saturday afternoon from the south. A lot of clouds starting to increase through the afternoon, but that's going to push temperatures back into the low to mid 40s. Continuing to warm up through the weekend. By Sunday, we're into the 50s and staying in the upper 50s by Monday and Tuesday. Could be a few spots that actually get pretty close to 60 degrees both Monday and Tuesday afternoon. Pattern becomes a little more active, though, as we see the jet stream start to take a bit of a nosedive out across the plains. That's going to bring some wet weather into our forecast, but at least we get a nice dry weekend coming up. It allows things to kind of melt away and dry out just a bit. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week, still some little uncertainty on how it's going to play out. Looks like at least scattered showers Tuesday, maybe a break for some on Wednesday, and then another storm system brings us more wet weather towards Thursday of next week, but at least we are talking about rain. It is going to be warm enough that no winter weather showing back up in our forecast. Breezy weekend ahead for us. We're back near 60 on Monday and in Tuesday. Some scattered showers, a couple showers as well once again on Wednesday. Another storm system brings more widespread showers towards the second half of next week. On Thursday, despite that, temperatures still staying above average. Just get through today and then